Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, they let us hit them? They let us hit them? Oh my goodness, this could be preposterous. Yeah, all those look very good. I don't like it. I think we will definitely win this game now. Totally a win in my book. Hello, welcome one and all. I'm Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents. It is a Brawlin Friday edition coming at you live on Twitch at Average Zen Presents as we do. And that means with today we brawl. If you're catching this episode later on YouTube, we salute you. Those of you watching at Average Zen there, please give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. If you want the deets on today's full deck list, you can always hit exclamation deck in chat. Or now, if you're on YouTube, we're using Architect to preserve our deck lists for the rest of the internet time, or until Architect goes down and we transfer to something else. So yes, be aware that it is there. So let's jump into today's deck. Let's do it. Let's take a look at our new commander. This week is Kotis, the Fangkeeper. Is a Sultai commander plus 1 colorless for an indestructible 2/1 legendary zombie warrior. Fun. Whenever Kotis deals combat damage to a player, exile the top X cards of their library, where X is the amount of damage dealt. You may cast any number of spells with mana value X or less from among them without paying their mana costs. So yeah, that is wild. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to try to get Kotis up to like power 10. We get to exile. If we get in with any amount of damage, or that 10 damage, we get to exile 10 cards off the top of our opponent's library and cast any number of them with mana value 10 or less. Wild. Normally we don't like to steal, so we're just calling it borrowing today. We're just borrowing the cards. They'll get them back later. After the game. So this deck runs a lot like you would think of an Atraxa proliferate shell with counters. Yep. And so we've got some key cards here, new ones like the Ether Spark, Ugin Eye of the Storms, Nissa Ascendant Animist, as well as Sorak and Goreclaw, Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider on the top end, Vraska, River's Rebuke, Blood on the Snow, Cyclonic Rift. In the middle somewhere, Skitherix, Doubling Season, Railway Brawler, Vat Emergence I like, Deadly Cover-Up, and we're running some Planeswalkers, as like Kaito. I already mentioned Ether Spark. We're going to try our little trick with Magistrate Scepter and Zamone Paradox Sculptor again. We'll see if we can finally get that to work. Yeah, Herd Heirloom looks promising, gives trample to power 4 or greater, and you can draw a card if you connect with a player, notably not a Planeswalker. Another new inclusion in this deck. Well, a new card that we're featuring. Hollowmark Siege in combination with Innkeeper's Talent. Mwah, chef's kiss. As this enchantment enters, choose Sultai or Abzan. Sultai, whenever a counter is put on a creature you control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. So if we're in a situation where we have plenty of sources of putting counters on things, then we choose Sultai if we want card draw. If we're on choose Abzan, then we gain +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature, and it gains menace, namely Kotis. So evasion gets bigger. These are all things we like. Railway Brawler, Kami of Whispered Hopes. Like I said, you want the full list, check it out on the description or exclamation chat. One more need to mention, this is a new alchemy card, Hardened Bonds. It was notably nerfed between spoiler season and actually hitting arena, but it's still pretty good for our particular use case here. 1 mana, whenever a +1/+1 counter is put on a creature you control, seek a creature card. That card perpetually gets +1/+1, and this ability triggers only once each turn. So you'll see, if we can get that out, we don't have many creatures, but the ones we do are very impactful. And we're more likely to get one of these very impactful low-end 2 or 3 drops. But, we'll see. Hopefully that'll work out for us. We'll play the 1 drop and get a Mana Doric or something, or some very useful card off of that. Well, let's jump in. Let's play. Let's take somebody's stuff, and borrow someone's stuff, and cast it for free. It's like aggressive Grenzo, low to the ground Grenzo. Don't you gotta work for your meal, Grenzo? Oh, speaking of Atraxa, we'll see how this plays out. Proliferate encounters versus proliferate encounters and possibly poison. We have it all too. I like this hand already. Hardened Scales in the Innkeeper's Talent. Swiftfoot Boots. Alright, we want the land. That looks good. Oh my, they got the boots. They also have the boots. They also have the boots. Well, let's show them the boots. No, they got a Hydra. Oh. Alright then. Well, let's go with Hardened Scales, Innkeeper's Talent, oh, here they go. They're going to proliferate it. They're not a landfall deck. I mean, right now we don't seem to be in any immediate danger. I can handle 2 damage. All right, Hive of the Eye Tyrant unfortunately comes into play tapped. And I believe that's all we can do. Unfortunate. We need 1 more mana. We really want an untapped mana next turn. They've got all their colors. Surely they're going to play their commander, right? There it is. And then they make the switcheroo. I'm actually kind of okay with this. I think. Maybe. Just maybe. We might be a little bit too slow here. That is not what we needed. That is not what we needed at all. I mean, the Hydra still got trample. No. No. Not the Contagion spell book. All right. Well, we have our work cut out for us now, don't we? I think Sora Vorinclex, if we manage to get there, we'll put it into these shenanigans. So that's 5 for this. I don't know why they didn't attack it. The Mossborn Hydra. Oh, they want to block. They don't want us to hit the thing. All right, so survey says, oh, the Kami. The Kami, we kind of need the Kami at this point, but here's what I want to do. I want to pay, I cannot pay 5. So we're going to have to do the 1, and no, that doesn't even make sense. Oh, but it's an instant. Okay, so 3. Oh, my goodness. All right, then. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the counters on this guy. We're going to attack. They will block. And then we have we're going to put a couple of counters on them, I guess. I don't know. That seems good. All right, Swiftfoot Boots, let's go. It's the Boots versus the Boots. We're at 11, they're at 33. What could go wrong? No, not VAT emergence. All right, come on. We need to get Trample, Sorok, and Goreclaw. We need you. Where is our mana? Where is our mana? My goodness. All right, gain your life then, friend. Up to 37. Man, they really don't want us. Oh, come on. This would put us on 5. Is that significant? No, it is not. Inner tapped. I think we have to go Kami. And put the counters on the Kami. Oh, come on. Oh, they let us hit them? They let us hit them? Oh my goodness, this could be preposterous. Yeah, so we're definitely going to do an Osier, and Azuri, and Warden of the Grove, and Conclave Mentor, and Inexorable, yeah, and Doubling Season. Seems good. And the Ozolith, all those look very good. I like it. I think we will definitely win this game now. All right, I think that was a pretty good turn. Good game. What do they got? Are they about to end it? Are we about to lose? Are we about to lose? We are at 7. That was still fun, though. Totally a win in my book. Hellspith Storm Slayer. Gonna give everybody flying. Cool. Yeah. How did we not hit something with reach or flying? How did we not hit something with reach or flying? My goodness. They must have had the Elspeth in hand. They must have had it in hand. That was still impressive. I don't care that we lost. If we had hit our mana drops, I think we win that easily, hands down. If we had hit our mana drops, I think we win that easily, hands down. Because we would have had Sorok down, given everybody trample. This matchup here up against Zergo, I'm not sure of. This is going to be straight aggro if I'm not wrong here. But we do have a board wipe. We have a hinge. I'm not great feeling about the Vorinclex, but all right, enter tap to you. Well, very cool. We got a delighted halfling. Delightful. No, don't kill the halfling. Really? Really? 5 damage to the halfling. So silly. I think we're going to have to go with green on this one. Well, and we'll play a Shadow Spear. That seems good. That would have been nice to have last game. Alright, so we have Damnation. Next turn we have our Commander. Yeah, let's go ahead and play our Commander. I see no problem with this. Destroy all. Indestructible Commander, nom nom nom. Eat your destruction spells. Alright, here we go. Get in for your damage. Get that spell book. What are they gonna spell? Alright, well, we definitely block. And we have successfully blocked. Good job, us. Eater of Virtue. Sweet. What does that do again? Okay, so it shares abilities. I gotcha. I'm with you now. I think the correct answer here is just Vorinclex, but I'm curious where this is going with the Eater of Virtue, so let's go there. We'll go ahead and Damnation. And now we attack. We go 3 deep, and we'll do that. Yes, I'm sure. Cancel. No, don't cast the Swords to Plowshares. Decline. Oh, I wonder if we should not have cast that, because then did it stay in exile? No, it did not stay in exile. We put it back in their library. Oh, that was a mistake. We should have left that alone. Just let them both go to exile. Okay. Well, we have not managed to find any way other than Shadow Spear to raise our guy's power. We'll do the Herd Tactician, sure. They'll even get bigger. Oh man, another land. Wonderful. We'll use that land to go find another land. Good game. Fun times. We haven't even done anything remotely crazy yet. The one game where we kind of popped off, we ended up losing on the backswing. Not our fault, man. Shuffler wouldn't give us the land. We tried. Alright, here we go. Up against Crunchy Daddy and Marwin the Nurturer. Oh, not Marwin. She's gonna be like, hey, all your elves, they get bigger, and or she gets bigger and add a bunch of mana. Okay, well, we have a witness protection for her, and I like the rest of this. Rivers Rebuke's handy against elves. All right, we were not the starting player, so we're going to go blue-green. Hey, they got an arcane signet. All right, mortuary looks good. Surveil. We'll keep the fetch land. There's Marwyn. All right, well, there goes Marwyn. And yes, we're just a legitimate business Marwyn. No worries. Legitimate business Marwyn is out of business. The witness protection program saw to it. There's costs, man. There's costs. Snitches get stitches. Okay, let's do it again. I mean, Marwyn was justified. It was justified. Marwyn was going to run away with the game. Loot, the key to everything. Let's pump this football into outer space. Courtesy of Cynthia Knox. Not with this hand. This is better. This is better. We're even on the play? Look at us go. Given our hand's complete lack of creatures or any way to make Kotis bigger, I'm tempted to get rid of the Great Henge. But I think the correct answer is actually get rid of the counterspell. But we're not going to do either of those. Oh, Tainted Observer? No, not bad, not bad. All right. Well, we can do things next turn. Paradise Druid. Oh, Simic Ascendancy is fun. Huh. I think we go with Tainted Observer, though. Put the fear of the toxic into them. The Mind Stone. Heuristic Study. All right, well, let's go ahead and cast nothing. Let's just attack. And then we have Mana Drain up for next turn. Seems good. Doctor. Okay. No, we're just going to Mana Drain Doc. And we'll even pay the 1. That seems very bad to let that hit. All right, so we get 2 more mana. That is good. That allows us to play our commander, which also seems good. We will even resolve and auto pay for the 1. We cannot pay the 2, though. Maybe we should not have paid the 1. That's discipline for you. Chandra of Hope's Beacon. Copy your instants and sorceries. Deal damage to the Tainted Observer and our face. Oh, I like this. I like this. All right, so let's go. You know, we negate. Oh, no. Well, there's not much we can say about that. I guess we'll auto pay since... Wait, no, well, we can still do other things. No, they can have the card. We can have a card, and we'll cast Simic Ascendancy. I guess they have another card. Never mind, they get another card. Just kidding. And I hate to do this, but having copied spells there, we just cannot let that happen. I would have rather hit them, though, but, you know, silver lining. Kotis is not that big yet. And now they have a loot. Well, look out. Tail's End. All All right, we need an untapped land. Let's go with... I think we can afford to pay the 2 life for the overgrown tomb. Let's go ahead and destroy all creatures. We cannot pay, I'm sorry. Alright, and we're free to attack on in. What will we see for 2 mana? A Ragavan, that is interesting. We got a Ragavan, nice hit. Oracle the Alpha, oh no. Gilded Goose is the honker. Alright, so let's go -4 there. We will resolve. We will not pay. Submit. We will play the Shadow Spear. Resolve all. We will decline. Fine, get all your spells. Okay, equip will not set off Ristic Study. And now we will attack. Alright, we have found an Iron Crag, Goblin, a Necromancer, Sword of Fire and Ice. Nice, I like that. Resolve. I guess we'll pay it for 1. Let's see, it's responsible. Alright, what do they got? Mythweaver Pot, Cold Steel Heart, and Lightning Bolt. Nice. Black Lotus. They nice. They got a Black Lotus. That's exciting. Good for them. Burn down the house, they say. Mythweaver Pock. No. Come back, Mythweaver Pock. It's okay. It's alright. We won't hurt you. Then we punted loot out of the stadium, just as foretold. Alright, let's do it again. We didn't get to go crazy that time either. They negated our Hollowmark Siege. How dare you, loot? So far, the Shadow Spear has been the MVP for Mr. Kotis over here. Up against Miriam, Sentinel Worm, Double Dragons for everyone. Alright, we can do this. No, they said no. They said no because we were going to get so many free dragons. We were going to get so many free dragons. Alright, let's try it again. How terrible of us. How dare we be trying to borrow our opponent's stuff? Mural Shield of Argive. Very aggressive. Making tokens. Gets bigger with the amount of soldiers, humans, tokens, soldiers. Yes, soldiers. I don't know. Creatures. This is not bad. Not bad. We'll do this. Alright, let's get our Triome on. Triome. Zagoth Triome. Oh, even better. Sylvan Carotid will let us ramp out a little bit. Alright, come on, land. No, it was not a land. Alright, well, Chromatic Lantern it is. That does put us on 4 for next turn. I can't imagine that we play Kotis and it doesn't get swords to plowshares, though. Alright, so in that, I don't know about this. I think we gotta go witness protection on this thing right now. And incubation druid. And Voidwing hybrid. That looks like a better board. I mean, they got the mana for the commander. There's she. Oh no, that's Elspeth. That is Elspeth. All right, here's what I like. I guess, a Kami of Whispered Hopes. And we will go to combat, hit Elspeth. And we'll pass the turn, hold up Cyclonic Rift just in case any funny business. Would really love to find a way to put counters on something right now. Deadly Riposte. Okay. He was just there for flavor. Alright, they have successfully created token. I think we'll just hold off, because we have enough mana now, right? Yes. We have enough mana to just overload. We could have done that on the beginning of their turn, but c'est la vie. We're missing land drops. This is not good. Alright, Branching Evolution does not put counters on anything. Come on, we need a draw. We need a good draw. That is not it. Will we surveil into a good draw? Okay, we have been Orms chanted. We'll stick with the Deadly Cover-Up, I guess. Do they have it? No, they don't even get anything back if they ultimate Elspeth at this point. Oh, she's a flying mural. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I think we go ahead and play Kotis. And then play Branching Evolution. No attacks. Seeds Veteran. Didn't I kill that guy already? Is that a different game? Scrap work. Alright, they are making a lot of guys. Alright, we take 6 and then they make a bunch of guys. That's not great for us. You know? I guess we go destroy all creatures and pay with snow mana. And we'll bring the Voidwing hybrid back from the graveyard. Cool. And now we go for Archangel Elspeth. I mean, the good news is we have another board wipe. in hand. Daxos, blessed by the sun, will your creatures ever run out? Can we ever find a way to put counters on Kotis or give him trample? I know there's ways in the deck. They're somewhere. Okay, here's what we have to do now. You gotta be kidding me. They just rebuilt in one turn, complete, and we've cyclonic rifted them. We've blood on the snowed. We've deadly cover-ups, and they rebuild every single turn. My God. Okay, finally. Maybe we'll get somewhere now. All right, Ugin makes an appearance. Down goes Elspeth. Will we finally get a hit in with Kotis? Now, can we finally stabilize the board here? Mirrel's back. All right, well, we need to draw because we don't have anything. Birds of Paradise, not exactly what we're looking for. Now we draw birds. Are you kidding me? We do have a lot of colorless spells in this deck. Ultimating Ugin here will make a difference. All we have to do is hold the line. All we have to do is hold the line. All right. I mean, we definitely block. We have an indestructible... Yeah. Oh, very nice. Okay, here's what we do. We start out by getting rid of the Sergeant. We're going to go ahead and equip Kotis. We're going to -11. Let's go with the Ether Spark, Replicating Ring. You know what? Let's cast them all. Let's cast them all. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what they thought was about to come down, but it's probably not. We probably were choosing things they had no clue. No clue what was about to hit. They thought we were probably playing a bunch of Eldrazi. Nope, we're just a bunch of mana rocks and equipment. All right, Kotis versus Kotis. River on fire. We shall see. Where is this going? Well, we get to go first. Would like to have another mana, but the mana we have is both tapped. Oh, man. Man. All right, then. Well, at least we have a mana drain. That's something. All right, cultivate. No, we're gonna mana drain that. We need to cultivate ourselves. All right, let's get down Kotis. Hey, down a few turns early. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I think we got to go Chromatic Lantern here, though, since we missed our land drop. That's unfortunate. There's a Kotis. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's put this down on blue. We'll get a herd heirloom out. And no attacks. Good thing we got all these mana rocks, man. Otherwise, we'd be up a creek. Okay, so here's what we gotta do. We need... Oh my, okay. Yeah, we'll just cast Vraska, I guess. Alright, now, no attacks. Unstoppable plan would be great here, but we need a way to make Kotis bigger. Oh no. That's not great. Okay, alright. Alright, this is the only thing we can do. Alright, draw a card. Proliferate. Yes, please. Play our Besiege You for turn. And now... we still can't get through. We still cannot get through. That is unfortunate. Come on, come on. We gotta be able to get out of this. What's the answer? Yeah, they have a lot of targets, and they're touching a lot of things. Of course, of course. We get land destruction. Just wonderful. Hey, command tower. Isn't that lovely? Alright, unstoppable plan. That's a go. We might as well swing, right? Alright, whatever is in their hand, it's super cheap by now. It is super cheap. Hey, it's Kotis. Alright, well, let's go with doubling season. And Kaido. And we will discard the... You know, I think we have to discard the island. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go. I don't even care. We were the first. We were the first to get in with our crazy nonsense. Oh, we got their mana fixing too. That's brilliant. Yes, we will take action. We needed all of that. All of that. Yes, please. And we'll take another land. And we'll even play an Ozolith. And untap a bunch of stuff. Pass the turn. I think we're about to take him down with Kaido's ultimate here. Liliana, no. Oh, yeah? Well, we will take action, yes. Yes, we will take action and draw. Resolve all. But who will you attack? Because if you attack Kaido, they don't get to do anything with, yeah, Kotis, yes. So you're going to attack me and lose the game to Kaido. All right, we'll see what you got. Oh, Nissa, that's not great. Cyclonic Rift, are you kidding me? Wait, no. That's not for 6. They could cast Nissa, though. Cyclonic Rift, what are they going to return? Alright, well, that's fair. I guess now they solved the Kaido problem. That being said, they didn't hit the Nissa. I don't think they can cast the Nissa. That's awesome. That is awesome. I don't know how we did that, but we managed to almost make them whiff. All right, well, here's what we got to do. We're gonna play a Land Surveil. Delighted Halfling is no good now. Let's go with a Ichor Moon Gauntlet. A Kaito Cunning Infiltrator. And target permanent. We'll go with this one. An Incubation Druid. Draw a card. Replicating thing. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll go with well, you know what? We'll proliferate. And we'll put all the counters on Incubation Druid. I mean, she can still go +1, make some zombies. Murdered. Okay. Buddy, you better hope I don't have a way to give Kotis haste here. Alright, what are you going to do? They're going to go after me again. Alright, we'll see what they get. Counterspell, Ancient Cornucopia, Glissa. Damn, they got Glissa. That hurts. Oh man, you've got to be kidding me. The halfling? They took my halfling? Okay. This is so wild that the best game that we've been able to play with Kotis so far has been up against another Kotis. And they're getting to show off all of our stuff now more than we are because we cannot catch a break. We cannot catch a break. I mean, yeah, we have to Damnation. I think now we win, though. All right, we managed to clear the board again. That's fine. No, I don't want to do that. All right. Replicating ring. Arcane signet. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. That's what we get? That's seriously what we get? All right, let's go with the Magistrate's Scepter in this island. Oh my god. All right then. How ridiculous. How ridiculous. Wow. I cannot believe it ended like that. I'm so mad that for the first half of the game, we just had no way to get counters. We could not draw into a way to get counters on our guy. And then finally we got there, and by then it's just too late. They got the board under control. Man, oh man, that was so close. That was a good game. It was a good game. I wish we would have been able to do anything like that in any of the rest of the games. That being said, as always, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering.